Hi, my name is Brittany, and this is my live audience for my informative speech. Imagine walking down the streets and not only finding the necessary things that you need, but everything that you want and more. Also getting the whole experience. Think it's unrealistic, right? Wrong. It's only about 6 hours away, and it's in New York City. New York City has a ton of experience that you can do, including shopping. I understand not everyone likes to shop, but New York City has a diversity, culture, and history all around it. Just last December, I took a bus trip with my mom and aunt to New York City. Within 48 hours, we hit Broad Street to Little Italy, and not only did we shop, but we got the whole experience in itself. Through New York's culture and the diversity, the people around it, just everything made the trip worthwhile. New York City is a city with endless experience. Today, I will illustrate the culture, diversity, and history within New York City. Diversity is big in New York City, and it's not only just with the culture, it's with the shopping. Most people think that you can shop anywhere, which is true, but New York City shopping is the greatest experience because it's stated in TripAdvisor in 2013. It said that Macy's has the biggest shopping in New York City, and it's one of the biggest stores. Macy's not only just has one level, it has four. So to get the whole shopping experience, you can go through all those floors. It just gives you so much to choose from. It's more variety than a local store in Columbus or nearby where you live. I understand not everyone likes to shop for clothes. So when you go to New York City, you can get the NBA wear, you can do different sites of clothes, different sites of stores. You can get stuff for your kids, such as Nintendo, Toys R Us, American Girl doll store. And in saying that, I know a lot of people think that you can just go to an American Doll store around nearby where you live, but if you go to the New York one, you walk in, and the first level you buy your doll, get them all dressed up, get their hair done. In the second level, you can get their makeup done, get yours done, pick out an outfit for the both of you to wear. The third floor, you can eat dinner with your doll, or say your dog gets sick, you can take it up to the fourth floor. They all have a doctor's office where you can get them fixed up, and it's just the whole experience within New York. It just makes it worthwhile when you go and shop there. Shopping makes the experience great, but ultimately it would be nothing without the culture of New York. You either love it or you hate it. New York City has so much. From TripAdvisor 2013 told me you can go visit the Empire State Building, Wall Street Journal, the Statue of Liberty, and then there's all kinds of cultural peaks that make New York City amazing. In TripAdvisor 2013, it told me that Chinatown, Little Italy, was the biggest Greek culture in industrial Greek culture in besides Athens and New York City itself. So going there, each city has its own unique aspect. Chinatown is a little ritzy downhill, but it gets the job done if you want to do shopping. In TripAdvisor, it said it can get you all kinds of great knockoffs, great deals, and then just a couple of streets down, you can go to Little Italy, where you get home cooking, just a great sense of Italy in itself, and it's only a couple streets, but the culture and diversity around it makes it so much better. In TripAdvisor, it said that immigrants built New York City itself. So with saying that, it kind of leads you to think that New York City, the people are kind of rude just because it's so busy. But no matter where you go, someone's always going to help you. For example, when we were walking down the streets of New York City, if we stopped someone, they would always give us directions or a sense of where to go. The culture is great in New York City, but the history is what makes it what it is today. New York City is one of the oldest cities, according to the Wall Street Journal. That's what makes it so great. Riverside Church was built in 1830, and it's one of the churches that are still there. It houses the Narnex, the chapel. It's 22 stories tall. It has 22 buildings, and all the rooms in it make up the church. People still go there and visit it today, and it's one of the great things that are still there. New York City is known for the rise of the patriotism. So when it was started, patriotism in New York City in 1765, according to the Wall Street Journal, the Stamp Act started there. People would go to the little towns, places, or a restaurant to discuss the meetings, and I just thought that was so neat that people could go there and actually just get it done in New York City in a little restaurant. So, whatever it may be that you're looking for, New York City, if you're in New York City, it only could seem a couple blocks away. I had a great experience in New York City with my mom and aunt, not only getting to see the culture and the diversity, but also the whole experience was just so worthwhile. New York City is a city with endless experiences. Hopefully one day all of you can experience that great trip that I had. Thank you. And my live audience, Landon, my brother, thanks.